Let's start off with to see the affirmative plan is to basically ban assault weapons from civilians who actually have these weapons. My first point to talk about is that the United States of America is on the brink of losing the Second Amendment rights to bear arms. Even though it's not very clear right now, but this process happens with a term called slippery slope, basically based on California gun law website article. C.D. Mitchell, attorney of law, October 14, 2013, stated the slippery slope is legal jargon for the decline of a rule or law once exceptions are made. It matters not if it is religious law, the Bill of Rights, or even the rules you make for yourself. The first step is one tiny exception. Pass a law that chisels one corner off a right, and after a while another politician will want to lobe off another corner. Soon the cherished right ceases to exist. Death of your right by incremental steps. California is now the poster child for gun control's inevitable civil rights mudslide into history's open grave. So basically what that states is, right now, due to our Second Amendment, it has, every civilian has the right to bear arms, every qualified civilian. And so if we ban this, and if we ban just these assault weapons, then that would be a start of, right now they're gonna ban assault weapons, later on they're gonna start banning, I don't know, maybe shotguns or whatever. And that process, as soon as that happens, it leaves our people unarmed from terrors that happen. There's another evidence saying the U.S. News, Luke Messer, a Republican representative from Indiana, May 24, 2013, supporters of expanded background checks have failed to acknowledge the obvious. Law-abiding citizens already comply with existing restrictions. Most criminals don't. Many criminals obtain guns through theft or unlawful straw purchases, where someone legally obtains a firearm and illegally transfers it to someone else. Thus, any new restriction is more likely to limit purchases by law-abiding citizens and not the criminals that actually use these assault weapons and commit their crimes. Point B. The United States of America is also on the brink of sustaining Republican Party budget reform, ENDA, and immigration reform support. So in the Washington Post, Robert P. Jones, founding CEO of Public Religion Research Institute, who has a PhD in religion from Emory University, where he specialized in religion, social ethics, and politics. While the future of ENDA, if ENDA passes, it will also mark the first time legislation has explicitly included protections based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Although this gender identity provision has been a point of contention among lawmakers in the past, rank-and-file Americans make no significant distinctions between employment protections for gay and lesbian Americans and transgender Americans. When asked directly about the inclusion of transgender Americans, about 75% of Americans, including majorities of Republicans and conservative religious groups such as white evangelical Protestants, also agree that Congress should pass laws to protect transgender people from job discrimination. Another piece of evidence from the Washington Post, Ed O'Keefe, responsible for political news quality and strategic planning for ABC, Also states, before the American people give up on the Congress, look at what we have achieved today in a bipartisan fashion, where the group of Democrats and Republicans wrote the bill and wrote the bill. My point number 2 is, if the Republican parties get angry, then if we anger them, then they will react with anger. And isn't that Scott Clement?
30 seconds.
Scott Clement survey research analyst, January 24, 2013. By contrast, a separate post-ABC poll conducted before Obama's announcement found Republicans overwhelmingly supporting or no worse than evenly divided on 4 central Obama proposals. Nearly 9 out of 10 Republicans in that survey supported requiring background checks at gun shows, 65% supported adding armed guards in schools, and 59% supported a ban on high-capacity clips. Republicans least liked the current proposal banning assault weapons was opposed by a modest 51 to 45% margin.